is how you go from this to this. What's up YouTube, I'm back with another video. Today I wanted to show you how to make good Warzone thumbnails. So I make all my thumbnails. I don't know if any of y'all know that. Every thumbnail video I watch, I feel like it doesn't like show you truthfully how to make it in Photoshop. So I am doing a giveaway at 1,000 subs, so make sure you hit that sub button, and then at 10,000 subs I'm giving away a gaming PC. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, comment any questions you have, or if you want to see me make any other kind of videos like this, just let me know any kind of suggestions in the comments. First off, you want to go to a Warzone game, a Rebirth game. In the pregame lobby, go somewhere and inspect your gun. As you can see right here, this is me inspecting my gun. This is how it looks before any kind of edits or anything to it. So first off, of course, once you get the picture, you go to file, place embedded, and you can find the picture right here. I take screenshots with NVIDIA's GeForce Experience. So that's how I do it. That's how I get the picture. Let's hop right into it. So first off, you want to go to the lasso tool. This is gonna be the easiest thing you're gonna do. Okay, get the lasso tool. If you hold down Alt on your keyboard and then you like scroll up on your mouse, you can zoom in, and like so you want to get rid of all this extra stuff on the screen. So right here, I'll just circle this, and then right click it. Like I said, you're on the lasso tool. Make sure you rasterize your layer. So click on the picture you put in there, right click it, and go to rasterize. So now when you right click on this, it'll say content aware fill. Click that and click OK. As you can see, it's gone now. And what you want to do is you want to go back down to your layer right here, right click on that and merge it down. If you don't and you try to select another part you want to cut out, it's going to take whatever you cut out there and put it on another spot. You don't want that. So you just basically, you go around, you're doing the same thing, circle it, right click it, content aware, click OK, right click on this and merge down. Same for this right here. And the fact that this works this well, it actually surprises me every single time. I mean, dude, look at that. You can't even tell anything was there before. So you see how there's a little part on the gun. Typically you can like circle it and do the content aware, but sometimes with the gun camos, it doesn't work that well. So what you want to do is you want to go to the clone stamp tool. I'm not trying to point at it with my finger. Click on it. And then what you do with this, well, make sure you deselect your layer, because if it's selected like this, you can't use this tool. So go to select, deselect right here. Okay, sorry. So what you want to do is you want to hold down Alt and you can click what you want it to copy. So you click on the blue, and I want it to go over this. So now you don't see any of that word at all. You can go start doing on this side. You can do this. This is kind of when it gets weird. It doesn't really work that well. Oh, that worked better than I expected. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're gonna be blurring the background anyways. You just want to get all the stuff off. Okay. So now that that's done down there, this part I typically just do the clone stamp tool just because it looks blurry. Yeah, so I might just do that. See if I can. So I go to the clone stamp tool. So since this has this like little curvature right here, you want to do something like up here and just basically trace it like this. You have to click Alt and like get the new, like you'll see me go back right here to get the new image, so it's not like doing the same thing. By no means am I a professional Photoshop person either. I did go to school and took a couple classes on Photoshop, but I never like really dove big into it. This is kind of just what I've learned from editing so many thumbnails for all my videos, because I do post daily. So I just really wanted to show people how to make these thumbnails. And it is tedious, don't get me wrong, it is tedious, but I mean, you can see the result right there. You can't even tell that was there. And then let's get this button out of here. Do this too if you want, because I care about that. Get it out. All right, so that's out. All right, so yeah, I mean, that's the whole thumbnail. So that's just the beginning stages of it. So you want to make sure you save it. So file, save as, save on your computer. Let's save it as H4 Blixen video, new video. All right, so now that your picture looks like this looks so much better. I mean, even the before and after, this looks good. This could honestly, you could probably make this a thumbnail if you wanted to, but I don't. I like to blur the background. So what you want to do is you want to get the pen tool right here. And what you want to do is you want to make sure you go around the gun. So I zoom in a lot for this. So you want to click the bottom part of it. You want to start at the bottom and go around. So if you click somewhere, like say if you click here, your first point, and you go to here, you move your mouse, you can basically curve the edges. So you don't have to have multiple clicks. And you just want to do this all the way around the gun. After you make those curves, make sure you click Alt and you click on the little circle, the little square right here, because if you don't, it's going to predict that you're going to basically put another curve and it just messes up the whole thing. So you have to, every time you do a curve, you have to hold down Alt and click on this little square. All right, so now that we're done with that, see I have it traced all the way around. You want to right click on it, click make selection, click OK, and then make sure you click on this the picture you want on the bottom right on the layer. Make sure it's selected. You hold down Control and you click J, and then what you'll see is if I hide it, copied the layer basically, and if I hide this, all you see is the gun. So we're not done yet though. What I like to do from now is cut out all the extra stuff. So what I'll do is I'll hide the picture and I have just the gun on the right side, and then you kind of just go through, cut off all this extra stuff because it's gonna be blurred anyways. So you don't want it to not be blurred in the picture because then it'll just kind of throw it off. Selection. So after you right click, make selection, click OK. After you get done with that, to erase this, you click Control X and it cuts it out. But also make sure you save, because if you don't save every so often and your software crashes for whatever reason, you're basically gonna be a little irritated. So you have to restart the whole thing. All right, I'm back. I had to take a bathroom break, but I had to go pee pee. All right, so you'll see there's kind of like white lines around the gun. I'll show you how to get rid of that after we cut all this stuff. All right, so you see that, and then to show you how to basically, you see all these white points around the gun right here, like kind of like the stuff that I messed up on. The way you get rid of that is you can basically hold down a Control, click on the picture. I might have to zoom in on the edit, but you hold down Control, click the picture, it will select your whole gun. And then what you want to do is you want to go to Select on the top left, Modify, and go to Contract. Make sure you contract it by 1. You click OK, and you're not done yet. So since the layer is still selected, click Control J. Like I said, it just copies it, and then you want to delete the layer underneath it. But then you have this, now that it's been modified, so you don't have the extra stuff on it. Yeah, and then now that this is done, this is what it looks like before. So click on the very first picture that has just this, where the gun's not selected, and then you're going to go to Filter, you're going to go to Blur, you're going to go to Radial Blur, click Zoom and Best, and then set this to between 10 and 12, I would say 10 and 15, so it looks like that. So that looks way better than what it did before. You can actually raise it a little bit higher if you want, but I think 12 is kind of like perfect for this. And then also, while we're on the picture still, if you go to image and you go to adjustments, do the vibrance, you can turn the vibrance all the way up, the saturation's up a little bit, and it makes all the colors pop a lot more. So I'll do that, and then I'll probably turn down the brightness. Turn down the brightness so you get like a darker theme, like that. And then turn the vibrance back up again. How I judge this is just how good it looks on the screen itself. Then you have a really nice background. It's all colorful and stuff, and now it's blurred. So you would think you're done, but you're not. What I was gonna do is, since I'm gonna click back on the gun, just the gun, not the actual background, and I want to also put filters on that too to make it pop a little bit more. So you want to go to vibrance, turn the vibrance up. It makes the gun pop a little bit more. Turn the saturation up all the way. And then go back to adjustments and do brightness and contrast. Turn it up a little bit. That makes the gun pop, completely pop. All right, and then so next we're gonna do basically brushes. So you need a brush, because brushes can make the basically gun like it's glowing. So you see all this purple on the armor of this character. So I want to make this pop a little bit more. So what you want to do is you want to go to this bottom right and you click the plus with the box in it, and it adds a new layer. And then what you want to do is you want to make, well, you can leave this as normal right here. You can leave all this as normal and go to the brush tool. This is what you need to change. So you need to change the mode to screen. Opacity, I keep it on about 20-25%, and then the size is between 15 to 30 on the size brush right here. And then you want to go to the color right here and then select whatever color you want. So what I normally do, so I can get the most accurate color, is I'll click this, then it automatically gives you like this little water droplet thing, and then you want to click on the purple and it changes the color for you. And then you basically can just go down the middle of this and it looks like it's glowing now if you zoom out. I also do this for the smaller things like this. But yeah, now you see it looks like the actual character's arms glowing, as you can see. Then now I want to highlight the reds on the gun. So I'm gonna do this. I want to click the red part, and I just want to kind of go over it a little bit. Kind of just do random spots when it comes to the reds. This is a atomic camo, so it has a lot of red on it. Also, another cool thing that you can do to make the gun like pop a little bit more is you can go around the edges, so like with like the red color or the main color of the gun, and kind of just, I messed up. What am I doing? You kind of go the edges and barely go over the sides of it, and it gives the gun like a cool little afterglow effect. I don't know how to explain it, but it looks cool. And then I want to do the gold color. So this is really just dependent on whatever gun you're using, whatever camo you're using. Like if you're just doing a gold camo, you can literally just do gold and you can just do the edges of it. It makes it look a lot flashier. Yeah, that's like the before and after of this. I mean, it looks way better than it before. Another thing you can do, just in case you wanted to basically make the like some dark spots of the gun a little bit brighter, there's a dodge tool. Yeah, the dodge tool right here. Basically what it does is it brightens up any dark areas. So say if I wanted to brighten up this bottom part, or this middle part where the blue is, you can literally just go over it. Oh, I'm on the brush tool. I was like, why isn't it working? So basically you want to click the layer of the gun, click the dodge tool, and you want to go over the layer. You can see it's brightening up the colors a little bit. This kind of fixes whatever the brightness doesn't fix. You turn the brightness up. So I am doing a giveaway at 1,000 subs, so make sure you hit that sub button. And then at 10,000 subs, I'm giving away a gaming PC. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, comment any questions you have, or if you want to see me make any other kind of videos like this, just let me know any kind of suggestions in the comments. And yeah, make sure you hit that post notification bell, because I will be posting every single day, and it will be streaming 24 hours on Modern Warfare 2 beta. So I'll see y'all later. Peace out, motherfuckers.